Hello everyone, welcome to feeding the babies, part one. We got about 4 or 5, maybe 6 little small slings that we're going to feed today. We're going to start out with the Hapalopa species Columbia large. We got about he's about ½ inch, a little over, little specimen there. Hasn't eaten in a while, so we're going to give her a go, see what happens. Hopefully it don't run out. And the cricket is going to bury itself. Let's see if we can't help it along a little bit. Sorry about my voice. I've got dealing with allergies that are killing me. Constantly stuffed up. Maybe it's not hungry. Might be in pre-molt. Doesn't look like it, but we'll move on to the next. Okay, here we have a baby Acanthoscuria geniculata. Recently molted about 6 days ago. Should be ready to eat. For those of you that keep Acanthoscuria geniculatas, there we go. You know they're good eaters. When they don't eat, that usually means they're close to a molt. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. Focus, there we go. This is the first videoing I'm doing with a new little tripod for my phone. I do all my recording right now off my S5 Galaxy. Putting up a little fight. Wonderful little teas, these A-gens. I have another one here that we're gonna feed in a second, so we'll move to the next. Okay, next up is the second little baby Acanthoscuria geniculata. See if this one's ready to eat. There we go. That's a feisty one there. Now the names, I name all my tarantulas actually. Some have meaning, some are just names I think up or see. Some are given to me by friends. This one's name is Rio. The last A geniculata's name was Nova. These are surprisingly not as fast growers as I thought they would be. They're taking their time, which is fine. They do get big, as most of you know. They can get up to, I believe, 7 to 9 inches as a female. Probably 6 to 7 inches as a male. So if they take their time, that's okay. They're such a beautiful species. Both of these guys just got their nice little striping. Still don't have their coloring yet, but we'll have another Acanthoscuria geniculata in a little bit, a little larger sling to feed. We got to get through some of the other small babies first. Okay, we'll move on to the next. Now, the next one I was going to feed was baby Psalmopoeus pulcher, but if you can see right there is a molt. So we're going to skip this little guy and move on to the next. We'll do this one as an update probably next week. Okay, next up we have the Seriocosmus elegans. A dwarf species. I think the smallest dwarf species there is, or at least known. Give the cricket a little nudge. Cricket's playing dead. Nope, we got a walker. You stay in there. I'll pause you guys and get a different cricket. I think that one is. So maybe we'll just leave it in there and let them get it out of the water. We'll let them scavenge off of it. We'll move on to the next. Okay, next up, once it focuses, is a little green bottle blue, Chromatopelma cyaneo pubescens. This one's a little flighty. You gotta be careful. Now I'm gonna rehome it so it's in something a little taller. It should eat. These GBBs are one of the best eaters out there. You gotta learn how not to breathe on the enclosure while I'm filming. Give the roach a little nudge. There we go. Usually don't disappoint. You can get him up on top of the web. I'll zoom in so you can see the coloring, but he probably won't. Probably go back down underneath. Okay, that was the green bottle blue, Chromatopelma cyaneo pubescens. On to the next. Hey everyone, I just thought I was going to grab a couple of the other spiders that need to be fed. I noticed my Lasiodora parahybana has molted. The molt is right here. I must have molted overnight because I checked on them yesterday because I knew it was coming. So yeah, we'll let them harden up, give them some water, and we'll put them as an update for next week, see if we can try and sex the molt, and we'll update them then. Okay everyone, next up is the larger of my ageniculatas. Looks to be about 1.5 inches, maybe. Beautiful colors, beautiful. Finally got all the nice colors. We're going to give them a feed. Hope he doesn't crow out. Shine a little light on the subject. This agen here has not been the greatest of eaters, believe it or not. My other two have eaten real well. This one hasn't. And hopefully he'll, or it, she, he, didn't sex this molt. It was unsexable. We'll eat frickin' for us on camera. It hasn't yet, I don't believe. That's not where we want the roach to go. It's inside its little lair. If we can get that roach out of there. Probably not. Alright then. Well, if anything, you got a chance to see another agen a little bit bigger. This is Indiana. named it Indiana because that's the state I was born in. So yeah, maybe the roach will come out, and if it does get an attack, I will update it later on in the video. It looks like I need a new water dish for it because it's leaking. Okay, everybody, on to the next. Okay, everyone, next up is one of my Phidippus oryx, the bold jumping spiders. These are always a treat to watch. I have two. I'm not sure what this one is. The other one's a female. There we go. That didn't. Oh, he missed. He missed. The other one's a female. I'm not sure if this one's a male. I haven't really got a good close look up at it. And I do have Phidippus regius female that's laid 2 egg sacs. The first one, the babies didn't make it. Right now I still have the babies in with mom. One I got out and put in its own little vial, but the other ones are still in there for now. I think that's going to be this weekend's project, is getting them out and into their own containers. I'll try and get a little capture of them here if they're not all over the place inside there. I hope they're still in the nursery web, kind of hanging out there, and make it easier for me to rehome them. If you could see, the cricket is right down there. It's not moving right now, so he or she can't see it. You can see how visual they are. They'll follow everything that you have. They're one of the most visual spiders that there are. They're great at tracking down their prey and a lot of fun to watch. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, I think he sees them now. No, maybe not. We'll see as soon as I put this skewer in there, it'll see it. And it watches it. Now we'll get the cricket moving a little bit. Oops, sorry about that. I don't have these in very big containers. They're just in a little, I think this is a 40 dram vial. The other one's in a pill bottle. And I think it was maybe antacids or something that was in there. I'm not really quite sure, but they seem to do okay. I like to put them in bigger deli cups. I can get some room. It doesn't really seem interested. Maybe we'll try moving on to the next. Here's the second Phidippus oryx. Now, this is the female. And I'll show you in a second. As soon as I took the other one off camera, it got the cricket. Maybe we'll get this. This one's really good. I have not seen this one not eat. Anytime I've thrown anything in there, it doesn't take him long, or her long, to find the food. You see, she's calculating her moves now, waiting for it to get into jumping range. These two, I actually just, there he goes, there she goes, yeah, she got it. Turn the vial around so you can see, maybe, it's glaring off of it, the light. It won't focus, it's focusing on everything behind it. We'll pick you up and see if we can look down inside. There, you can see it there. Okay, so that's the female, and here is the other. You can see right after I stopped filming, it jumped right on the cricket, of course. Okay, we'll move on to the next. We have, I think, 2, maybe 3 more to go. Okay, the next little one up is going to be a Salmopaeus reduncus. Usually a pretty good eater. Let's see if we can get it to cooperate on film. Yeah, it went down to its burrow. See it burrowed all the way down to the bottom. I don't have any, well, I do. I have a Salmopaeus armenia that matured male. But I found so far with the Salmos that other than the Pulkers, I have the Reduncus, a Cambridgei, which will be next, and 3 Armenias, that only the Cambridgei seems to be up on anything. You can see what the Reduncus has done from the top of the piece of bark in there. He built himself a little funnel tube all the way down, and he lives down the bottom generally. And I see him up top, it usually means that he's or she's hungry. We'll try and get something down into its webbing there. Hold on. Okay, let's try to get it right down into the... Nope, nope, of course it ran away. That didn't work out very well. That's a serious operator fail there. Give it some water while we're here. You can... I'll show you here what it's done. If you look at the tunnel it's got underneath there, it wraps itself all the way back around with an escape route here. So this has all been done quite recently. He hasn't been in this enclosure very long, a couple weeks. It's constantly doing some webbing and moving things around. I'm not sure where the roaches went, but I'm sure he'll get them later. If we get it to feed before the end of the video, I'll put it as an update. Okay, next up is, as I said, the Salmopaeus cambridgei. This one's named Church. I named it after the cat in Stephen King's book Pet Sematary. It came in with another, but the other Sling didn't make it past 2 weeks. It died right away. I've had this one for over a year. Not a fast grower, but it's starting to look like a cambridgei now. Great species. I'm going to give it a freshly molted roach. This is going to be a little bigger one. That should be a good meal for it. Put the top back on. There we go. Get my fingers out of there so you stop the glare some. Again, I'm a big fan of the Salmos. They're my favorite genus. I'd like to get the Ecclesiasticus and Victory and the Emeraldus, I think, are the other 3 that are out there. I've only seen the Ecclesiasticus. For a few people have them for sale. Victories are beautiful, but I tell you what, the Cambridgeis are kind of underrated, I think. They're really, really pretty. I had a mature male I got from a friend. Well, it molted into a mature male, and then I gave him to another friend. That our favorite species is the Cambridgei. There's not a lot to them, really. You know, give them something to climb on, give them some dirt, they'll make themselves a home, they'll web up. Not as much as the Pulkers. I think the Pulkers web the most out of. I'm going to get some glare now off my ceiling lights. Pulkers, I think, are the best at webbing out of the Salmos. I can't speak for the other three that I mentioned before, but there he is. Her. Hopefully this one's a her. They get big. My mature male, I think he was around 7 inches. He went from like 4 inches to 7 inches in one molt. His legs just got huge and long. I haven't seen this one really this close in a while. I'll stop and take some pictures when I get done. Okay, I think this is the last tea for today. I'm a little shaky now because I'm holding the camera. Well, we will be doing some more videos later. Update the P. regius babies. We'll update the Lasiodora para habana. I have a recently molted B. smithi that should be ready to eat soon. And I'm going to be rehousing my Augustophilus Izendami probably this weekend. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you wish. Leave comments down below, and I will try to answer any questions. I do have a pretty extensive collection. If there's anything that you want to see, I'll try and do maybe a introduction video of what I have for everyone. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later.